So on one hand, Donald Trump has hit out at Iran, saying that they're pretty much at the end of the line. But as far as Iran is concerned, they are not backing down either. Iran's president has outlined 3 conditions to end the war. The first one is recognition of the legitimate right of the country, payment of reparation, and firm international guarantees against the future aggression. So in fact, that's one of the statements that has been put out by the president of Iran on social media. Let me take you through it. In fact, this was after he held a talk with Russia and Pakistan. He said, talking to the leaders of Russia and Pakistan, I reaffirmed Iran's commitment to peace in the region. The only way to end the war, and here he has put out the condition, is recognizing Iran's legitimate rights, payment of reparation, and firm international guarantees against the future aggression. So that's the latest as far as the demand from Iran is concerned. On that, let me go across to consulting editor Srinjoy Chaudhary. Good morning, Srinjoy. So these are the demands that have been put out by Iran, 3 conditions. Is there a possibility that US will comply to this and we could see the end of the war soon?
You just heard Donald Trump talking about how happy he is that the Iranian Navy, the Iranian Air Force, the Iranian radars and air defense systems, and much of their nuclear capability, not to speak of 90% of the missiles and 85% of the drones, have been destroyed. He's so happy about it. You think he will pay Iran back for destroying all this? Because the Iranian president has asked for reparations. Now, that's the first question. Secondly, firm guarantees. Even will the Americans even consider firm guarantees to Iran, saying that we are not going to attack you again, as President Trump just said himself, that we don't want to go back every 2 years. We want to finish the job. So very clearly, this is something that won't work with the Americans, because President Trump is making it clear that he still has some work to do. If 80% or 85% of the missiles and drones have been destroyed, the remaining 10–15% are yet to be destroyed. And that's what he wants to do. So at this point, the war is not ending. So the question of war ending and asking for reparations at this point doesn't even arise.
Absolutely, but those are the 3 conditions that have been put by Iranian president. They are saying that they will only end the war if their legitimate rights are being recognized. They get the payment and the firm international guarantee against the future aggression as well. So it remains to be seen what Donald Trump has to say on this.